Hello everyone, welcome back to Alpha Protocol. This is Bob and Threadbare. We've got some intel to buy here, a mission map, a couple of bonus objectives. And it looks like Hong Shi can make sure that the good guards are all taking the day off today. Which is good for them. Wouldn't want to go to the hospital. First, we've got an ally to gather.
Is this Scarlet? This is...
Mike, from the plane, right?
You remembered.
You didn't give me a reason to forget.
Heard you were in Taipei, thought I'd call.
So, it takes me coming to Taipei for you to get back to me?
In a city this big, I wanted to see a friendly face. Since you were here.
You figured I'd do. So, you're lonely? I suppose I should be flattered, right?
That's not the reason I called, but if you want to be flattered, go ahead. I'm here in town trying to find out all I can about President Sung and the upcoming rally.
Sung? Why? Is there something wrong?
His life is in danger.
Why do you think that?
I have an inside source. He's a target, and I need to warn him. I don't have a lot of friends here in Taipei, and certainly not ones with press credentials who can move freely. Can you help me?
What did you have in mind?
A little covert operation, if you're up for it.
I might be. I'd need the details first.
I'll fire them over, along with a location to meet up.
All right, then. Talk to you soon, Mike.
Looks like the gang's all here.
In position in the lobby.
In position to rain death on my enemies.
Okay, team. This isn't gonna be easy, but you're some of the best people in your fields.
Some of?
Okay, you're the best. If we stick to the plan, this will go off without a hitch.
Thanks for the pep talk, Mike.
Steven, you're with me. There will be a map of the conference in the security office. You're gonna be my distraction.
Can do, Mike. Would you prefer a hot distraction or a loud distraction?
What's the difference?
Hot distractions have more fire.
No casualties, Steven. Especially not civilians. Are we clear?
Sure, Mike, whatever you say. Minimum carnage, no sweat.
Scarlet, I need you to stay in the lobby for now. Hang out in the bar, see if you can find me a lonely convention attendee.
And do what with him exactly?
Talk him up, find out something useful. Use some of those ace reporter skills I hear so much about.
Sure, Mike.
Should be a piece of cake for you.
I'll call you as soon as I have anything. What about me?
You stay in touch with everybody. Keep us all up to date on what's going on. Can you get into the security system?
Already done.
Okay, everybody knows the score? Then let's move out. Remember, people, this is our one chance to get this intel. Let's do it right. Good luck, Thornton out.
Alright, looks like Thornton took the easiest way to get into the Grand Hotel and got himself a room here. Don't know how he managed to fit all that stealth armor into his luggage, though. This is a very vertical map, so yeah, this map is not particularly useful on this level. As it is, it appears that we are on the 13th floor. Here's an interesting note. A lot of American high-rises don't have a 13th floor because of the superstition. However, we are in Taipei, so they'd be worried about the number 4, as I recall. In both Chinese and Japanese, it's synonymous with death.
Heads up, Mike. The administrative offices are under guard. And they've got security cameras set up.
Or homophonic, I guess.
Hey, buddy, do you like those TV cooking shows?
Huh? Bam! Ah! dumb bastard. He never saw it coming.
Nice distraction. Thanks, Steven.
Well, they are facing away from me, so... I hope he's using tranq rounds, because we told him no casualties. I did take care of one of these guys. And now, it's time to loot this floor of everything they've got. This place is just full of goodies. And I am gonna take every last one of them. Of course, one of the first things we're going to do is disable the cameras. There's a lot of those around here too, you might have noticed. Excellent. No noises, no issues. Just me and a bunch of steel cages full of loot. Wow, lots of stuff there. Most of them tranquilizer darts too, because this level features a whole lot of civilians. And they wanted to be kind to you and make sure that if you were loaded for it, you could avoid civilian casualties. This, I believe, is the target, the reason we came to this floor, to get a better map.
Bingo. Got the conference map. And there's the NSB station. Looks like some parts of the hotel are locked off with keycard locks.
Then you better watch for opportunities to get one. You need to get to this information.
Tell me something I don't know.
You know, I probably don't need to be crouching everywhere. Did knock out everybody first thing. I hope you don't mind me taking sort of a second lap through. Aha. I knew I'd be forgetting something if I didn't. Hack the NSB network. How convenient that they've tied themselves into the local computers. Come on, it's on the bottom. It's on the bottom. Quickly. And that got us some dossier info. Alright, I believe that's about it for this floor. But, yeah. Yeah, I've been in here. I'd say that's about it. Looks like our goal is up the stairs. And for some reason they cease to exist as of the 9th floor. I realize that's to keep me on track, but weird.
Mike, it's Scarlett. I've got something for you.
Great, let's have it.
A certain Halbeck security officer has a distinct weakness for Mai Tais and redheads, in that order.
Get anything useful out of him?
Not much. Just his room key.
He didn't happen to have an access pass for the elevators to the convention floor, did he?
You know, funny enough, I think he did.
That's perfect. You did great, Scarlett.
One more little surprise for you. I managed to snap a picture of him. Seems like if security were told it was the face of a known sex offender.
That would make a nice distraction for hotel security. Good call.
Meet me in the restroom by the VIP suite. I'll give you what I have.
On my way.
In fact, just outside the door. Let's go have a talk.
Here you go, Mike.
You're the best. I ever tell you that?
Not often enough, I think.
Thanks, Scarlett.
I'll be seeing you, Mike.
Alright, we could proceed forward into the room that we're looking for. And you'll note that there are 4 markers on the map here. But there are a couple other places for us to visit before we go in there to the next primary objective.
Mike, you've got 2 guards ahead, patrolling the penthouse floor.
that is the second floor entry. Won't be going into there just yet either. Well, that's fairly obvious. I mean, but why bother with the painting when it's in the security office already? Just seems a little needless, that's all. And now the sex offender database. Now, hopefully Taipei knows what it's doing and...
And that should do it. I wonder if Taiwan has a version of Megan's Law.
Hopefully it'll only keep them busy for a few hours before they realize that, well, the database doesn't match any known court records. Anyway, like I said, there were 4 guards before. Now there's just 2. Because 2 of them are going to escort our good Halbeck friend out of the area. One on this floor, one on the floor below. Okay, hopefully I won't need to use Shadow Operative just yet. I mean, this isn't a terribly good for concealment. But, between all the stealth armor and the poor guard quality that we bought earlier, they didn't notice us anyway. And before we go in that last door on the right, you saw that was our mission objective. We'll just go deal with the fellow down here first. Okay, that's a little awkward. So that's why I just figured, you know, better safe than sorry here. Luckily, you can turn off Shadow Operative at any time by standing up. Doesn't look like there's much else to get down here.
Yes, what is it?
Sir, you'll have to come with us.
For what? Is this a joke?
You think touching kids is a joke? You sick bastard. Move it.
What are you talking about? I haven't done it.
Move. We aren't going to ask again.
Well, good thing I came down here. You would have missed that audio clip otherwise. And nothing else to pick up down here. So let's go to that mission objective. Now there's potentially an extra guy in here. I guess the Halbeck individual we're sort of sneaking in on. But of course, when you put him on the sex offender database, he disappears. That was one of the mission objectives we bought earlier. I think it was mostly just to get some money. Although it might have been dossier information, I kind of forget. Now the safe contains the blackmail information for selling to the black market.
Alright, I've got the access badge and a floor plan of the hotel. Looks like the express elevator in the penthouse goes straight to the conference floor.
Good work, Mike. The NSB is patrolling the area. If you watch their pattern, you should be able to find a gap in their patrol and move past without them seeing you.
Of course, we don't really worry about not being seen anymore. We have other, more efficient ways of dealing with the matter.
Got it.
Hey, that's swell, Mike. Really great. You think you could do me a solid and find a file on the NSB servers for me?
I guess. What file?
Mine. It'd mean a lot to me.
Sure, I'll take a look.
You're the best, Mike.
Whoa. Always catches me by surprise. Well, binary invisibility master sounds good, but pistols really need some upgrading. See, now we're up to 5 shots with chain shot. 45-second cooldown. Don't think that's any different. And now we got 4 folks to worry about. We could just head down the hallway on the right there, but like in most instances, unlocking doors leads us to better situations. For instance, it gets behind most of the folks here at the convention. Well, most of the guards here at the convention. I imagine we are between actual meetings here. And if you think that was absurd, just wait until we get Mastery level Shadow Operative.
This is interesting.
What is it?
NSB file on Omen Dang. General description, basic intel. I'm downloading this.
Anything of more immediate use?
Some attempt at infiltration into his organization was made, and before the agent in question was killed, he was able to bug some important intel.
That could be useful.
You're telling me.
Hey, Mike, you're not gonna go and do something like forget to wipe my file for me, are you?
That last hack set off their system alarms. I do this, we might have to shoot our way out. Okay, then. I'll get right on that. If I do this for you, do you promise not to make a mess on your way out?
Sure, Mike. You'll be spick and span. Trust me. Knew I should have brought extra bleach.
This will make it harder to escape, but it's oh so much fun.
Mike, what did you do? NSC security just went to full alert. You're going to need to cancel the security lockdown to get out of there. Hurry, Mike. According to the hotel blueprints, there should be a security terminal off the lobby. Second floor.
Steven, do you copy?
Like a floppy. What's up?
I took care of that file you asked me about. As far as the NSB is concerned, there's nobody in the world named Stephen Heck.
Hey, that's great, Mike. Mind you, it'll make things harder for little Stephen Jr. suddenly having no legal identity, but hey, thanks anyways.
Sure, no problem.
Kinda surprised that Stephen Heck has anyone he would consider a family. And that can't be easy on your wrists, holding up a gun like that.
Someone else?
You know, for cops, these guys are surprisingly good at blocking. Luckily, Mike is surprisingly good at martial arts. And even though I am doing a No Orphans run, this lobby is actually pretty fun.
Damn it, Heck, what the hell are you doing?
Steven, you said distraction. Is distracting enough?
Heck?
Wait, there's no time. Just get out of there.
There's going to be a lot of punching in the next few minutes. see, these folks are going to spawn for quite some time here. Hang on. I'm gonna use chain shot this time. So like I was saying, there's gonna be a lot of folks spawning in. However, there is a functional end to how many will spawn. In other words, if I do this enough, eventually I'll be able to just knock everybody out.
Officer needs assistance.
Oh, you're telling me. You're getting your ass kicked here. Is that it? I was hoping this would last longer. Well, this is just another way I could have taken from the doors. Yeah, I guess that was the last of them, so it's just a matter of picking up what all they've dropped. Getting a little health back. And then checking out the place, seeing if there's anything I can pick up in the area. Of course, there really isn't. Since they weren't exactly planning on you murdering and or punching your way through everybody just to explore the area. So they had actually gone, a little easy on you by not having any collectibles in this last area. That said, it doesn't stop me from trying. See, if we hadn't done the Stephen Hex file thing, we could have just left through the front door. Nice and easy. Snuck and or punched our way past a few starting guards, and then just headed out immediately afterwards. Of course, you can't cancel the alarm anymore. Unfortunate. But the lockdown's been cancelled. So now we can just leave through the front door. Well, I'm gonna check up here first, because I hadn't before, and because I still refuse to believe that there aren't any pickups in this area, even though, like I just told you, there, in fact, are no pickups up here. So, front doors.
Mina, the doors are locked. I need a new exit ASAP.
I'm checking the blueprints now. Got it. There are some access tunnels underground. They should lead you right out.
Where?
Service area behind the reception desk. Go.
On my way.
Couldn't you just shoot through the glass? I mean, it wouldn't be bulletproof. I mean, there'd be no sense in that. For a hotel to have bulletproof front doors. But sneaking out through the surface exit is probably a better idea anyhow, considering all of the cops he's knocked out and, hypothetically killed.
Okay, I'm at the elevator. You sure this will get me out?
Positive. The elevator leads to those access tunnels. You can slip out before the authorities know you're gone.
Got it.
That's funny, there's usually a guard or two here. Oh well. Guess they came running when I was knocking everyone else out. I'd say that went fairly well. No enemies killed, only 2 tranquilized, so I punched out 25 people, including that great big fight right at the end. I only took slightly more damage than the number of people I punched out.
Hey, Mike, it's Steven. Steven Heck.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see you.
I can see you too, Mike.
Okay. What's on your mind, Heck?
Steven, anywho, just wanted to drop you a line and find out if all that killing I didn't do was worth your while. You get what you needed?
Please, like they could keep anything secret from spies like us.
You said it, Mike. Insert wacky joke about extreme violence here.
What?
Huh? Why, that's great that you got it all sorted out. You need any more mayhem while you're in town, you know who to call.
Thanks, I'll be in touch.
Where exactly is he calling from? Oh well. Next time, it's back to Moscow. See you then.